How's it going, friends? This is my Bogner Uberschall, well, the back of it. I don't know if you can see here, I'll do a close-up, but I've blown 2 of my power tubes. I had this plugged in the other day and I was just jamming around on it, and then all of a sudden I lost my signal. So these have been in here since I bought it, so they're pretty old at this point, so I guess this shouldn't come as a surprise that this has happened. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I mean all the preamp tubes look pretty good. The what are they? Sovtech. So these are 12AX7s, and then these power tubes, these are just EL34s. Hopefully I don't have to replace the preamp tubes, because I did do a quick look, and if I want to do those as well, this is going to get expensive real quick. But the power tubes, I can buy a quad set of them for about 150 bucks, and I'm hoping I can install and bias those myself. Hopefully that'll all be really straightforward. If anyone's done anything like this before and has dealt specifically with this amp, though maybe that's not as important, do let me know how to proceed here. Should I just change everything, just bite the bullet? Should I just do the power tubes and see if we're back up and running again and just go from there and cross my fingers that, you know, it keeps on powering on for a few more years before I have to open her up again and do this again? Now why don't I go to a professional and pay them 500 bucks to do this for me? Well, I mean, for one, that's really expensive. And if I can avoid doing that, I will avoid doing that. And also, I'm a tinkerer. I like this kind of stuff. When these little problems crop up in life, it's fun to dive in and sort of learn something new that you didn't know before. And that's what I'm going to do here, and hopefully not make things worse. Because the last thing I want would be, I guess, to die. Because apparently that's a thing that can happen when you're working inside these. So that would not be fun to get electrocuted, so I'm going to leave it unplugged for a few days before I even think about taking these out and putting in new ones. But also, like, I don't know, there's, I guess, other risks as well. I could damage like a transformer or something, so yeah, I imagine it should be pretty straightforward. I watched another video on YouTube. A guy said it was effectively just like changing light bulbs. I've looked at a couple of articles on doing the biasing. That doesn't seem too difficult. Yeah, let's leave that at that for the moment. So I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but it looks like only 2 of my preamp tubes are glowing. I've currently just hooked up the power for the Uberschall, and I've got the torpedo captor taking the load. It's just in standby mode at the moment. As you can see here, my 2 remaining power tubes are lighting up just fine. Alarmingly though, I can only see the preamp tubes, number 3, the ones marked 3 and 5, glowing at the moment. So that's cause for concern. Does anyone know if that is a symptom of the downed power tubes? Let me know, that'd be really handy. But at this point, it's looking like maybe the best thing to do is just going to be save my pennies and buy a full set. So the 6 12AX7s and the 4 EL34s. Also, probably worthwhile, while I've got this thing opened up, not today, but when I do eventually do this repair, just get some of this dust out of here. It is filthy. Dirty, dirty Uberschall. Yeah, so, with that all said, I look forward to doing this. I don't know how soon I'll be able to do it, because I got to save a little bit to make sure I can get all the tubes and everything and still cover all my other expenses. Yeah, if there is anything that's come to your mind that you would like to let me know about moving forward with this project, do let me know. I would really appreciate it. Oh, and while I've got you, have you checked out my live streams yet? I'm trying to do it every day. They're pretty fun. I get my friends to come through and stuff. I'll put a snippet of one here for you so you can see what that's all about.
Sexy, I know it! Sexy is not just about shape, style, or size. Sexy is flexible, sexy is magical, sexy is how you move and who you move. Sexy is all others to tell, sexy is for you to know it. Different is stylish, different is sexy, different is Honda Jazz.
Alright, Cheers, and bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye.